Hey guys, Mikey's Rotary here. Today we're going to start an engine on the ground. So, this engine was out of a running car. I was told it has 11K miles on the rebuild. No. But, Dizzy looks really good. Cap seems to be okay. I actually left the wires for the battery. The starter's still in it with the transmission and everything. I think all we really need is fuel pump, lines to go to a can, igniters, and then a panel to kind of switch it all on and off, and obviously wiring to the starter as well. So we'll get all that with a battery right now. Let's go see if we can find a fuel pump somewhere. I pulled off a fuel pump carrier off of a car back there. We'll go see if that fuel pump's any good. Yeah, that's that right there. It might work. It might work enough. Fuel pump. Doesn't look horrible. Coils. This one, ugly. We'll try these and see if they work. If they don't, I'll swap them out. And wires. These all look pretty clean. We need battery. 2019. Oh, I think it's this one. I think this one's charged. 19. I need to get some switches so I can wire in, be able to turn things off. Oh, and I need this piece too. Alright, we got this. Still got a lot of ports. Crap to plug off all right here as well. Alright, that's on. Let's get the lines hooked up with a gas can. Perfect. Not perfect. Ooh, maybe it's perfect for this though. This is actually the inlet. This is the return. We just have this into a water bottle. That'll be fine. Let's see. So we got the fuel pump, the coils, wires. Got the battery to hook up. Starter's there. I do need some wiring to cut things. Let's go try to find some switches. Haha, wouldn't that be funny to use something like this? Fuel pump on. Ignition on. Man, that's almost... That'd be really cool. Alright, so that took forever. But we've got wiring. This is going to be our ignition switch. This is fuel pump. So right turn turns on the fuel pump. This is ignition. So we have power going over to the coils onto the igniters. We're getting spark. I checked that. This is to turn it over. So that's turning over really good. We got the jump box and the battery. Everything's wired up. I'm gonna stick that in the gas can, see what the heck happens. Oh, I forgot. I gotta plug all this crap off or it's really not gonna suck any fuel. So, in a minute. All right, I think I got everything plugged off, around. Let's premix the gas. Let's see what the heck happens. Definitely want the throttle linkage hooked up. There's our secondary safety. Let's turn on fuel and see if anything leaks anywhere and if it's getting in the carb. Yeah, it's looking okay. Getting some of the return line. Not dumping in the carb. We're not leaking anywhere. Turn on ignition. Oh, there's pouring now. Shoot. Alright, I'll turn that off. Oh, actually, it is flooding. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, we're gonna have to do some more work with this. Well, I am beat. Stupid thing's flooding. It could be the needles aren't seating right in the float bowls. I don't know, but I think I'm done for the day. Pick this up as soon as we can. So, I came out here last night, turned on the fuel pump. It's still kind of dripping out of the jets into the barrels. It's not completely flooding itself, but that still is too much fuel. So I pulled the plugs, deflooded it, I found a battery that actually turns it like twice as hard now as well. So we're gonna try to start it without the fuel pump on. Hopefully it's not gonna suck too much. If the flow bowls are full or something, hopefully it's not sucking too much fuel and we have to like take apart the carb and kind of dry it out and try again. I'm gonna try to start it on a bottle, see what the heck happens. Man, I'm scared to give it any more fuel. I don't want it to flood. Try to hold the throttle open. Let's pull the plug and see what they look like. Yeah, they're wet. Man, not even trying to fire. I wonder if the timing's off or something. Let's check the plugs again. Man, they're wet. I think we need to pull the air horn off the carburetor. Look at all that fuel. I deflated it one more time. I checked timing, general timing. I think it's okay. Let's check for spark again. No spark. We were getting spark when I first put this together. We're getting power to the coils. Coils are not firing. So, igniters. We're only gonna swap one. All you really need is the leading to run anyways. So, we got the leading igniters swapped. All right, we're getting spark. Yeah, pretty wet. I mean, look at all that fuel, dude. I'm taking the top off that carburetor. I'm not even gonna try it again. So, went through the ignition, finally got spark again. I went through the carburetor, got all the fuel out, no fuel. We're just gonna be dumping fuel down with the bottle. This is Caden. He might buy the engine, put it in a Ford Courier. That'll be cool, cool, cool. We're getting spark though. We're getting spark through the spark plugs. The other spark plugs weren't firing. These ones are, I don't know. We're trying to figure out the timing. If the timing's right, I skipped a tooth advanced. So let's see. Nothing. We turn it the other way. Unless we flooded it now. We'll let it run for a minute. Fire. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's firing too late, so let's turn this.
It's trying.
Yeah, it seems like it's stopping when it's trying to fire though. Like,
Timing's gotta be off.
I know, yeah, it's just gotta be.
I think it needs more fuel, do you?
I can't imagine, I mean, maybe. I'll freaking dump this thing in there.
Needs more fuel. That was the trick. You remember you said these things get like 7 miles an hour.
Yeah, man, I guess so. Holy crap. But it ran. Yeah, maybe I'm just not putting enough fuel. At this point, we messed with timing so much, trying to skip teeth back and forth, figure out if it's too advanced or retarded. We put the distributor back to static timing, and this happened. We decided to skip one tooth advance on the distributor and got this. So I'm thinking we skip another tooth because this, it was extremely sluggish. One of the linkages was actually jammed, holding the throttle all the way open. So I fixed that. We tried it again. This happened. We decided to stop after this until I can figure out timing better. We might be a tooth too far, believe it or not. Looking back, it does kind of sound like the engine's running on one rotor most of the time. That one time it did rev up, that was 100% two rotors. I'm gonna make sure this thing fires up and idles by itself on the stand before it goes anywhere. It freaking started! Woohoo! Woohoo! Hey guys, so I came back out here to mess with timing a little bit, and I think I got it right. I just wanted to get a good fire up of this. I had the video almost uploaded. Can't pass up on this. Heck yeah, dude! Hey guys, I just want to give a big shout out to, can you guess? Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Jesus of the Bible, for dying for me, for paying the price for all of my transgressions against God. It is by God's grace that I get to do this and keep my family afloat doing this and spread the gospel while I'm at it. So huge shout out to him. But I do want to thank everyone that I've come across with all these cars, all the cool people up in Canada, New Zealand, Australia, everyone here in the States. Everyone's been super cool. I've really found a lot of cool people. I've come across a lot of cool Christians. That's like the coolest thing ever, to find fellow believers, you know, doing the things that you like to do too, glorifying God in it all. To God be the glory for it all, my friends.